All right. Jeff Sheetsa Flipper here. Going to go live, do a little bit of live listing. Going to see if the audio is working here. Once it pops up on the YouTube side, I'll be able to tell that. So hopefully everything's working. So the plan today, finish up an Amazon. Okay, it's working. Plan today is to finish up an Amazon FBA shipment over here, going in the box. And then what we're going to do is start some eBay listings, hopefully. Now, the Amazon the Amazon shipment is mostly done. I got to clean up area around my desk because, man, I got, like right over here, I got way too much just clutter and junk on the floor. These speakers shouldn't be here. That's taking up my little walkway. Little man's got his chair right here. I got a whole just pile of stuff right there that really shouldn't be there. So I'm kind of trying to make some room. All right, so where is my tape? Probably something I should have looked for earlier. Great start. Just a few minutes in, I've already lost my shipping tape, which I had just like 2 minutes ago. Let's see, is this over here? If I was my shipping tape, where would I be? This day is not going to go well if I don't have shipping tape. I swear I had it in my hands just moments ago. You think I'd be able to find it because the tape holder, Blaze Orange. I got a Blaze Orange shipping tape holder to help me not lose it. And, well, apparently I have lost it. So, how are we going to do this today? I don't have the tape. And the part that really sucks is the box I'm using has these handles in it that need to be taped before I fill it. If people wonder why I don't get a lot of listing done, it's stuff like this. There. And the worst part about the whole thing is I had this tape just moments ago. At least I think I did. Great start. So if you want to learn how to be a complete amateur and act like you don't know what you're doing, I guess this must be the channel, huh? Oh, I thought I had it for a second there, but nope, that's just an orange bucket from McDonald's that my little guy got his chicken nuggets in. That's his favorite meal. Chicken nuggets with french fries and a shake. I'm going to go back over here for a minute. Good news, everybody. I found it. That was embarrassing. And it was right over where I was working on something. You know, probably where I should have done it before. This is something I do if I'm reusing these U-Haul boxes where they got this little handle here. I'll tape that shut, both the inside and the outside. Seems to help. Nothing else. Hopefully it keeps bugs or moisture out. I have a philosophy, when in doubt, use more tape. I'm hoping this whole shipment can fit in this box. If not, I might have to remove a few items. But the box is now all ready to go. All right. So I've already got my everything entered into my shipment for Amazon. Just gotta pull up Amazon itself. Which is no, not there. Oh, I see. It's in this window. It's another thing. I got too many windows going on really to be productive. All right. So luckily they want everything to go to the same place. So let's see if I can get it all in this one box. Got one big thing, so I'm going to start with that. This is a this is a big Sharp calculator. Not sharp as in it has pokies, sharp as in the brand. But I'm sure you guys all could figure that out without me telling you. Oh boy, now I'm starting to question if this is going to fit in that box. So one of the problems with sending, this is mainly a media lot, a lot of books. You know, one of the problems with sending in a media lot of books is that usually the weight is what gets you, because your maximum box size for an Amazon FBA shipment is 50 pounds. Now, I have fudged it a little bit by like 1 pound or so in the past and not get yelled at, but really anything over that, you're just asking to piss off Amazon, which if you want to stay selling on there, generally not a good idea. So I try to get like-sized books together. They just seem to stack better. Anything big and unusual, this one looks kind of cool. Larger books I try to get together too. Because the small ones are easier to get into the nooks and crannies, but let's get going. Get these in there. So books is probably not my favorite category to sell on Amazon. It is a great category to get if you want to get your feet wet in Amazon. It's a great category because there's used books just about everywhere. It's very simple. You're not going to be gated on it. Just overall, there's a low barrier, I can't speak today, of entry on a book lot or on selling books. There's scanning apps you can get that really help the process. I currently am using Scout IQ, I believe. Haven't used too many of the other ones. That's just the first one that I use, and it's affordable. It gets the job done. I haven't really delved into differences between them because I'm not like a full-time bookseller or anything like that, if you want to watch videos on a full-time bookseller, buddy of mine's got a channel, The Used Book Guy. Lots of great info specifically to selling primarily books and media. It's got some good stuff. But really, books are kind of how I started getting in on Amazon. This is not going to all fit in one box. Bummer. So I think we're going to have to do the media in a different box. So I'm going to change this to everything fits in one box to multiple boxes will be needed. Confirm. We'll need 2 boxes. Open web form. It won't be too difficult because, well, I already know everything that's in this box is going to be all the books and that calculator. So I'm going to call this book 1. Let's see. DVD. Book. I prefer to do everything in one because then you can just click everything ships in one box and send it. I could go with a little bit larger box, but the problem I also worry I'm going to run into a weight issue because I got to be getting close to 50 on that, just how what's in there right now. But to ship like a 50-pound box to Amazon is usually like $12. So that's pretty good. All right. Excuse me while I go through and put everything in. And I probably should get a little bit more into showing and telling you guys what exactly type of things to do and sourcing that. But to be completely honest, I don't have a lot of free time. I work full time. This is, for me, I guess what they would call a part-time reseller. Even though I seem to put in more than I would consider part-time hours into it. I consider it a second job, and that's how I treat it. And as a professional business is also how I treat it. Which, really, if you're to the point where you are watching videos on reselling, you're going out specifically sourcing for reselling, honestly, you're probably at the point where you are a business and you should be taking it seriously. If all you do is occasionally sell a few items here and there on the side, whatever. But if you're watching this, you're probably a little more into it than just what I would call a hobby. One interesting thing about this lot here that I'm sending out is that I actually usually won't scan kids' books, but just something kind of made me, last time I was at this one thrift store, scan through the kids' books. They're a lot cheaper, but I found a decent amount of them that were worth sending in. It was pretty interesting. Usually, especially if I have limited time, like if I have the little man with me, the main sections I like to scan will be religion and business. Because I don't know what it is, but I seem to find a lot of good, higher priced things in those 2 categories. Then, based off of how much time and how I'm feeling, I'll do the rest. Sometimes I don't have a lot of time, or more than likely I'm there with someone else, either the wife, the kid, or both of them. Especially the kid, he gets really antsy if I take too much time. It's taking a little bit longer than I wanted to because, well, I got to go through and anything that's a book, I'm putting in this box. Anything, well, and that calculator will go in the next one. Cover DVD. All right. So that's everything in that box, which will mean everything else. Yeah, I probably should have done this when I was going through it. I should probably just done box 1 or 2 on each one, so I'm going through it twice. That would have been a smarter way to do this. But I wasn't really thinking. Now it's going to be fun part. So I'm going to have to find a box that fits that stuff. I think I know of one that might work, but we'll see. DVD. 2 of those are going. Everything else is single. This should be the only item I have 2 of. Surprisingly, found a whole pile of these pencil lead refill boxes for dirt cheap. And yeah, they sell pretty well on Amazon. That's primarily what I'm looking for, is anything that's on Amazon right now, because I have so much stuff right now. I prefer to send things into them. But I did go out this weekend to some garage sales. Probably shouldn't have, because like I said, I have way too much inventory as it is. But the one local communities near me, Lodi and Dane, had their citywide garage sales, and I went. I probably shouldn't have, but I did. Got some pretty decent stuff. One thing I do dislike about garage sale season is I mostly find clothing. And I hate selling clothing. Actually, I don't really hate selling clothing. I hate listing clothing. All right. So everything's split up. I'm going to need a little bit of dunnage. Or void fill, I guess, is the other. Some of you might know it as. So I generally have over here a bunch of, looks like my box of shipping paper is empty. All right, here's some. I don't need a lot, just a little bit. I could probably use some bubble wrap too. Let me see. I really gonna need it. I don't think I'm gonna need bubble wrap. Ooh, almost tripped. I always keep this stuff like whenever I get it for use in boxes. Heck. Even plastic bags, and this is just going to Amazon. It's not going to a customer, so it ain't got to be pretty. All I'm looking at is avoid shifting and movement. Only thing is I really just need to take an hour or two and clean this area up. All right, so that box is basically done. Oh, that's cool. Why didn't I scan that book in? Not sure why I didn't scan that one in. Maybe it's just not worth anything, or did I decide to keep it? I don't know. Now, my little man lost the back battery cover to the scale about 4 years ago, so it can be a little bit interesting trying to use my big scale. Plus, I still have all this stuff in the way. So, what's our weight? I'm guessing 43 pounds. Wow, I was way off. 35. So, 35 pounds. I was just round up to the nearest whole pound, especially on these ones. Now, I was way over taped these because they're heavy. So these are going to fall apart. Oh, I can't remember the size of this box. There it is, right on the side. 17 by 13 by 13. There's also a restriction in the dimensions of your box. I can't remember what they are off the top of my head, but I believe they have any size over 24 inches, I believe. But I'm not 100% sure on that, so if you start getting a big box, double check that. So that's the books. So I'm wondering if this box is going to work for the rest of it. Kind of eyeballing it, I think it will. Now this one has a bunch of dunnage in it. That's nice. Bunch of these Cry-Kit cartridges that go on Amazon. 2 CDs and a bunch of DVDs. You know what? I think this box is actually probably a little bit too big. I'm going to look for a slightly smaller one. Maybe it's a slightly different shape would work better. That's too small. That's too big. Yeah, we're going to have to go with this one anyways. I don't feel like going in the house and looking for a different box or to the other garage. That one will probably work, but actually, I think I know what I'm going to use that one for. So I think sometimes you have to just weigh the options of the box versus other things you want to ship. So our box that's down on the floor there, I think it'd be perfect size. But the problem is, I think I have something that's going to fit that box perfectly that I want to list on eBay. Playing Tetris with some of these boxes. I could probably cut this one down. I think that's what I'll do. I'll cut this one down a little bit. Ugh. Do I have my razor blade? No, I think I took it into the house to use it for something else. So we'll just go with the trusty old scissors. All I'm doing is cutting the corners down to about where the contents are. Gonna cut off these. We don't need them. Not really concerned too much about the weight on this one because the Amazon rates are so cheap. So I'm not cutting these off for weight. It's more for make it easier on myself. They're not quite folding evenly with them on there. Now I'm making a Frankenbox. I do like the tape at the stages. Where did my... See, now I lost my tape again. Oh, there it is. You know, some days I swear I would lose my head if it wasn't attached to my body. Welcome to the Unorganized Slippers channel. Yeah, I'll probably cut these ones on this flap off too. Actually, let's go right here. Try to make kind of a semi-clean top. And again, if this was going to a customer, I'd probably do it a little bit neater, more precise. But just going to the Amazon fulfillment center, it ain't gotta be pretty. And it doesn't have to be that pretty going to a customer, but I would do a little bit less of a hatchet job if it's going to an actual customer. Cardboard down my scrap pile. And again, I tend to over tape because, well, I don't want this thing. Anything happen to this. Yeah, that corner. Yeah, that's all right. Now, even though the bottom does have this wet tape, which is super strong, I'm still going to tape over it. Mostly as a water barrier. And just to make sure it doesn't go anywhere. It wasn't super heavy. What do you think? 10 pounds? 12 pounds? I'll say 11. 11! 10.9 to be precise. But for that, it's an 11-pound box. Now, I do need the measurements of it. All right. So we got I'm going to say 10 by 11. Let's just do 11 cube just to be sure. It is kind of right at 11, so, or 10. Let's do 11 by 11 by 11. That's this box. All right. Confirm packing information. 2 boxes. Confirm and continue. Yeah, Amazon just also changed some of the ways that you create a listing, or not listing, a shipment, which I found annoying. To get used to it. So that's another thing about Amazon that's why I haven't made a lot of videos on Amazon, is because, well, it seems like I've created a couple, but I haven't posted them because it seems like about the time I get them created and edited and ready to go, they change something. That'll ship on Friday. So how much do you think this is going to cost? So these 2 boxes going to Amazon. They're going to be going from Wisconsin to Indiana. 2 different boxes, 46 total pounds. One is 35, one was 11. What do you think you would pay for that? It's going UPS. Okay, guess is in. $14.93. That's not too bad. I got, well, how many? 72 units going to Amazon at that price. So that's pretty good. And a lot of these, one or two, most of these, one of them will pay for that. Even the lower price things only takes a couple. So let's create our labels. All right. Print the label. Over to Dymo 4 XL. Greenwood, Indiana. I think that's the... Oh. That's the location I always have issues with, unfortunately. Yep. IND 9. Quite often when I send items to Amazon warehouse IND 9, I have issues where they double scan like the entire box. It eventually gets sorted out, but still, it's very, very, very annoying. I don't know why I've been going to IND 9 all the time recently. I used to always ship to MDW2, which is in Illinois around Chicago. Everything that I shipped always went there. But recently, they've all been going to this Indiana one. This Indiana one really likes to double scan. It's really annoying. All right, so this is the 11-pounder. Box 202. Uh-oh. Ah! There we go. If you've been reselling for any amount of time, you don't yet have a thermal printer, I highly recommend it. I mean, it's so much easier than the arts and craft project I used to do when a long time ago before I got one. Nice, but oh, I can't justify the cost of it. Honestly, it doesn't take long till not having to pay for ink really pays off. And like these rolls, these are dirt cheap. You can get a case of these on Amazon for dirt cheap. And you never have to buy ink, just get to buy the rolls with the you need to anyways, you know, or the printer paper. I used to use an inkjet. Not only was it annoying because you print it off, then you have to sit there with the scissors, you know, cut them out, and then you tape them on. And if they got wet, they just turned to mush. No. Once I went to a thermal printer, I don't care which one you buy. I really don't. I have the Dymo 4XL. So I like Dymos. I use them at my real job. So I've had a lot of experience with them. You can get the Rollo, which is just basically it's a my bun that's been what do they call that? Not white. Yeah, white custom labeled. Yeah. Or you can get Brother makes some good ones. Zebra makes some tough as nails ones. Like, if you want to know which ones are going to hold up, they're time tested, go to the UPS store and ask them which brand and model they use, because those things just get used constantly. And you can get free labels from UPS, but their intended use is only for UPS shipments, which this technically is. But it may be unethical if you use those free labels for your USPS shipments. It's not illegal. Well, I guess it technically probably could be considered theft, but they're so dirt cheap. I just don't find a reason that I need to get them from UPS. I don't know. You do you, boo. But I think if you get them from UPS, you should only use them for UPS shipments. And I don't want to sit here and swap out. So I buy mine. I buy a case like once or twice a year. And that's it. Like $30 case once a year. Not too bad. I'm going to go throw this box over by the door and throw this label on the box I took over there. I'll be right back. All right. So, another thing I love about Amazon is I probably spend a total of an hour on, I source the stuff, but here getting it ready, like listed on the website, getting the stickers on it, getting all ready to go, and then boxing it up and shipping it out. I probably spent a total of 1 hour on that, and I have 72 units that are going to be for sale. Not only are they going to be for sale, they're going to be for sale in a way that I don't have to do any more work with them. They went out the door. Now when they sell, I don't have to pick them, pack them, pull them, ship them, nothing. They're just out and they'll sell and they take care of the rest. So, time efficiency. Especially if you are a part-timer, you really got to think of how can you maximize the value you can get out of your business in the time you have. Because, time is finite. And for someone like us, part-timers or do this as a side gig, that's even more true. If you're full-time, you still have to be efficient, but us part-timers, we got a lot less time. course, a lot of you full-timers have other stress factors, such as, it's your only income. So bad week of sales and you're a full-timer, that's got to be a little bit terrifying. You have one of Wisconsin's finest, New Glarus Brewing Company Spotted Cow. That's good. That's good. Best way to know how to describe Spotted Cow is kind of like a light, crisp Hefeweizen or wheat beer, but made with corn instead of wheat. It's pretty good. Only sold in Wisconsin, at least legally. All right, so now I need to do some eBay listings. What do we want to list on eBay? I got a lot of stuff. I should probably go through all of the stuff I got. I have some stuff from a thrift store a couple days ago. Went up to Central Wisconsin to help my mom with something. We stopped at a thrift store, and a lot of that was already in this Amazon box, but there's some clothing items I should probably list. Then I should probably start attacking the stuff from the garage sales last weekend, because it's now, I guess it's after midnight here, so it's technically Friday here. So the next weekend the garage sales are about to start. Don't know how much I'll get out, but we'll see. So let's go grab those and start our listings. All right, let's start with this pile. All right, what we got first? We have silver jeans. Still blows my mind that people pay extra to have holes in their jeans. But hey, their money's still good, right? Silver Tuesday jeans. All right, so transition from Amazon over to the eBays. Silver Tuesday jeans. One thing I do like about silver jeans is it appears that even in the women's sizes, they put the actual measurement in there instead of the weird conversions, which is nice. Silver Tuesday. Let's go sold items. Oh no. Are we having a glitch? Oh, for frick's sake. Come on, eBay. Can you just work for once? At first, when people were talking about how eBay is just super glitchy recently, and they're blaming that in their slow sales, I kind of laughed at them. But man, it has been bad recently. Let's see, size is what I say, 32. 32. Now let's hit sold. Sometimes I found if I put a different filter before I go to sold when it's doing this, I'll actually be able to get to the sold listings. All right, 932s have sold. So looks like 38. Usually that person already sold their stuff. 30. Those look pretty plain. Oh, here's someone started an auction. Yikes. They got $9 total. Yeah, don't do auctions. It's not 1998 anymore. So these ones all look... All right. Oh, now we're getting the listing has been removed. There's unavailable glitch. Lovely. Telling eBay, your stuff's broken. I don't know what they've been doing for the past, I don't know, it's got to be at least the last few months. But they have messed up their webpage. Seriously. All right. So I won't be able to steal someone's list. You have to go create your own listing, create listing. And kind of see what they did. Silver Tuesday jeans. Tuesday jeans. Woman size 32 by 33. Rest. Distressed. Well, should I put for keywords? That's a light wash. Let's do distressed light wash. Light wash. All right. Regular. Waist 32. Jeans. Style. So this is one of the things about women's clothing is I just don't know styles. See, I sometimes on Silver they actually tell you, which is one of the things I like about them. Yeah, this one doesn't tell me. But I believe that's a boot cut. Color blue. Purple women's fabric wash light. Distressed. Continue. Pre-owned. What was that one? They sold theirs for $37. I think $34.99 will be a fair. Actually, I think I can get $39. These look better than those ones. I'll take better pictures. So where'd my listing go? What the hell? I was working on it. Now it's gone. Oh, there it is. So we're going to do our custom. I can't speak today. Our custom SKU. Still, eBay's time we're still on the 27th. I did one last night, so we're at 2702 for my SKU. Silver Tuesday. $23 APR 2702. Clothing accents. Well, it's got the embroidered pocket, so we'll put embroidered. So yeah, zipper close. Pair solid rise. Do I still have? Eight and 8.5 inch. Oh, that's right between low and mid. Let's see, what is this size 32? All right, it's probably a little closer to the 8 inch, so I'm going to call these low. Fabric type, denim. Pre-owned, good condition, see photos. I was told by an eBay rep, then you can, in the condition box, always fill that out, not just in the description, but in the condition box, and always put see photos. Because if in the condition box, if it says see photos, then like in dispute, they can look at your photos as part of your condition. So if it's shown in the photos, then they can take that into consideration. And I've actually had that happen once or twice where I did need to do dispute, or a customer just disputed something, and yeah, because I had it see photos in there, it worked out in my favor, and I was told specifically that by those reps. So more than one has told me that. It's at $39.99, $34.99 auto accept price. And it wasn't that long ago, if you had any pair of silver jeans, it was like $50-$60, just no doubt. $14 by 10 by 4. We're going to do the flat rate envelope on this one. I have to do the. I don't even have to use the calculator. I know jeans 99% of the time the cardboard flat rate is the best way to go with shipping them. And I don't break the price off. All right. There's that one. We'll do the photography in a little bit. So I'm going to save this as a draft. Actually, if I save it as a draft, it's going to be after. Let's just do the photos. Let's do them one at a time. I usually like to batch these, but when I'm doing these live streams, I do prefer to do begin to end on my listings, because otherwise I get kind of lost while I'm doing, because I'm also talking. I also use a dedicated camera. I find it easier and faster, believe it or not, than even using a cell phone. Better quality, I think, easier to use. I use a Canon T7i. Great look camera. And it's just the one. I'm only using the kit lens. I do have a couple other lenses, like over here, got a nifty 50, and down here I got this guy here. I can't remember which one that is. But I usually just the basic kit lens is all you really need for this type of thing. So let's go grab our photos. I'm going to pop on over to the photo camera. All right. This is the photo station. Now, the sound is going to sound a little funny over here because I can't have both mics going at the same time, so it'll be a little bit muffled. But you should still be able to hear me. I kind of had to do it a little bit different this time because, well, when I'm doing jeans where I normally have it up here, it's in the frame. So hopefully it works. You'll get the point. Someday maybe I'll do a tutorial of how I do my jean listings. And now I just need to get stuff listed. I'm not going to do anything really fancy for videos until I am to the point where I have most of the step pile listed. Where's my jeans hanger? There it is. This isn't the jeans hanger I like to use. The chintzy plastic one, and the way it sits, that's actually difficult to get up and down off my thing. But I lost the one that I liked. And I keep forgetting to go buy some new ones. And I don't know what I did with my little garment hook. So, if I don't have my garment hook, I just use this. Now my photo booth technically is probably too tall to really do hanging clothing as efficiently as I probably should. But the reason for that is that I mainly do stuff on the surface. I got bad back, so I didn't want to have to bend over, so it was geared towards the surface is at a height where I can take the photo without bending over. I'm going to smooth it out a little bit with the yardstick. I always like to use this and kind of smooth the clothing item. It takes out the small wrinkles and kind of gets it sitting how you want it to sit. It's a little tip I picked up over the years. All right. Yep, this light is in frame just slightly. Another reason why I need to clean up because I need to be able to move my stuff a little bit better. All right. Front photo. Like I said, if this was a little bit lower, or if you do exclusively clothing, I actually probably look at a lot of people have like these angled clothing photo stations where they use like a felt type material where you just set it on there and you can get clothing listings done really fast with that. But I'm not primarily a clothing seller. So this works just fine for my purposes. And having a dedicated photo booth, that is huge. I'm not the most efficient at, my listings or my photos, but I get the job done. Yep, you guys are in frame. You're still in frame. I gotta figure something out better for this. Ah! Oh no! There we go. And if I move you guys back a little more this way. I used to have a hook that worked, like one of those ones you see at the stores are getting stuff off tall. It worked really slick with this. I lost it. It's probably here somewhere, but in the move I misplaced it. Another little tip, because the sizing tag of this one is flipped up. It doesn't want to sit down. Take a little bit of tape. Fold it over. Stick the tape in the bottom of the tag and push it down. Now she'll stay. At least long enough for a quick photo. Yeah, that's one thing I also like with this camera. This little bugger flips out. And I always get the check the pockets, because once in a while you both find something. Lay down the yardstick so I can see the waist measurements. Then I'll show the inseam. Not the inseam, the front rise, I mean. Now I do the inseam. You don't need to show the full length of the inseam. You really just need to show the end result. Then especially on women's jeans, I always show the leg opening size. And that's really it, except for I also do like to fold back both of the cuffs on top of each other, put them next to each other so they can see the condition, especially on women's jeans, because, well, women tend to wear jeans that are too long, apparently, because they always seem to get them all frayed up at the bottom. Now, I don't know if this is a design feature, if this is because someone had too long, but it is what it is. I'll show it. And we're back over here. Yeah, I'm going slow. All right, let's grab our photos. Usually I like to batch these, but when I'm doing a video, I don't. All right, download, 2 clicks. There you go. All 9 photos are downloaded. Grab them all. Oh, I scroll up. Grab all 9, drag, drop, done. The photos are in. Oh, except for some reason it decided to put them out of order. There we go. You can still see the phone slightly in the bottom left. I'm just going to leave it. I don't care. All right. List it. All right, now I'll share it to my store's Facebook page, which has a small following. But I still always put them on there. I should probably, on eBay itself, I should probably be doing something where I'm letting people know that they can find other listings on there or something, but I don't. And it's done. All right. Oh, I almost forgot. I just chucked them over here. I prepackage almost everything. The reason why I prepackage is, one, I put a custom SKU on every single individual item. And two, because of my job, I don't always have time to pack when something sells. Not like one, maybe two sell. Yeah, I can usually manage that, but a lot of times I oversleep. So if I'm rushing in the morning to get everything out, this can save a lot of time. And most of my jeans go in the cardboard flat rate. It costs slightly less than the padded flat rate, so you get to retain a little bit more of the shipping cost. Because, if the item's worth $50, it's worth $50. If 7 of that shipping, that means you get 43. If 8 of it shipping, that means you get 42. Even if you have the buyer pay for it, it still only has a market value. For a custom SKU, I put it right there where the label is going to go. So when it sells, shipping label covers that, and it goes out. All right, now let's go put this in the bin. Hopefully, on a video where I'm pulling stuff, you'll see this again. But until then, it's going in this April bin. I've been listing a decent amount in April. I've got 2 bins going. That's bin number 2 for April. You clean this mess up over here too. I need to do a lot of cleaning in this place. It's getting a little bit out of hand. Holy crap, these are tiny. Wow. Those are tiny. What size are they? Rocker Republic size 0. Generally, I'm not picking up things quite that small. You know what? These also size 0. These are slightly bigger. These ones here, I didn't realize, these True Religions, when I picked them up. Picked them up for 75% off of 9. So like $3, a little bit less than that. That they didn't have a size tag on them. So I'm like, they're slightly bigger than a Rock Republic size 0. And the Rock Republics, I got these for 99 cents. They were on clearance. Probably because of the size. So I won't lie. I don't think I realized how tiny the size was. They do have pretty nice pockets, which it seems like pockets help sell women's jeans. So these have a model or anything. Roskilde. Roskilde. I love jean companies that have a name for each jean because that way I know how to describe them. Okay. ROS. KLDE. Let's see. I didn't look any of that stuff up. And they're not pants. They're, what do they call those? I call them high water pants. Capri, I guess is what they call them. All right. So is there any size zeros that have sold? For some reason my size filter is gone. Because eBay. So these don't sell for that much. So we had some better sizes sell for about 25. So because of the size, which is going to hurt, I hate to sell this brand for that much, but I'm just going to sell them for 20. Again, we're still having that glitch where everything you click on has been removed or this item is not available. Every single item. So riddle me this, Batman. How is any buyer going to buy anything on eBay if everything they click on says it has been removed or is not available? You tell me. Is this why our eBay sales have slowed dramatically? Which is just beyond infuriating because I mean, eBay is my number 2 platform. Do I have to suck it up and move on to a couple other platforms? Get those stupid cross-listing apps? Yep, those are too small for me. How you doing? Yeah, well. But still, even that trick, the workaround, how is that going to work for your average buyer? Your average buyer isn't going to do that. They're going to click on about 3 or 4 things, get frustrated, and leave the website. What did I say these were? Okay, Republic. Slide. I hate women's clothing. Size 0. Dark wash. All right. Regular. 0 jeans, Capri color. Blue. Wash dark. Pre-owned. And I will say I do kind of like their new listing tool a little bit better than the old one. So took a little getting used to, but I think it is a little bit faster. We'll do our for the description. Print my SKU label. 23 APR 2703. Everything looks good. Accents. I'll call that a logo. Pattern solid. Grab the title. Are in really good condition. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say very good. Tiny, but they're very good. I shouldn't be sourcing and buying sizes this small. They just aren't as desirable. Seems like big sizes sell better, but when they're $1, you pick them up. Are these gonna be these? I gotta weigh these. These might be under a pound. They're gonna be going under a pound. All right. We'll be looking at 12-ounce shipping rate. Service. First class. Which first class packaging might be going away soon if they get their way. They're trying to do it. Gonna change it all to like parcel select or something, parcel select plus or some other BS like that. Haven't read too much on it because, well, I'm always busy. Let's go grab some photos. Gonna jump on over to the photo station. Ugh. Eventually here, I gotta get myself like a second web camera to put up here because it'll just work better. But for now, got my phone on a janky little mount. Oh boy. These are almost so small that my jeans hanger almost doesn't fit. It goes side to side on the jeans hanger. It's got a little hook up there. Again, use the yardstick to smooth it out and get the proper shape. I forgot my camera, like you do. This one shouldn't take too long. Oh, my focus is, there we go. Front. Out a little bit. I swear hanging, I can never get the backside of jeans to look right because, well, they're designed to have a butt in them. But when they're hanging there, they don't really have anything in there, so they look kind of funny. All right. Off the jeans hanger. Let's get our branding and size information photos. Now, some of these Rock Republic jeans can go for big money. Like I had one that was a men's Faust or something like that. Those were like $100 jeans. These ones, not so much. You can generally tell there's a couple different grades of quality. All right, let's get the waist. Especially on women's jeans, women's clothing in general, measurements are super important because they can't have a standardized size. They tried to sell men's clothing using the sizes they use for women's clothing. Men just went by it. They just look and go, ah, that's stupid. We'd walk away and not buy it and then go business. So I'm telling you, ladies, refuse to buy stuff with stupid sizes in it. You might just change things. But y'all got to do it. All right. Front rise. Inseam. Even more important with capris is that leg opening, because they go further up. So it's, if you got a big calf, it ain't gonna work. You got an email or a sale or something. Show the quality of the condition of the bottom of the pant legs. Capris generally don't get walked on, so that's not really going to be an issue. All right, back to the computer. There we go. We're back at our computer. Let's upload our photos. So even my desk is a complete mess. This whole place just needs to be. One of these days when it's warm out. That's been the problem. It was so cold this winter. When it's warm out, I just need to open the doors, pull everything that's not on the shelf out, and then find a spot for it. I have one shelf over here that I can't really even get to because there's too much junk in front of it. All right, download photos. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 photos done. All right. Grab them all. Drag and drop. The photos are done for that one. Now let's pack her up. Where'd I put it? Nah, right here. Dropped it. Yeah, have a good night, man. All right. Fold it up. I already got an idea of what size I want to get this to, so I'm folding it with that in mind. And hopefully it works. Sometimes when I'm doing first class jeans, I guess that's a benefit of these tiny size jeans. You can do first class on just a poly bag. We're gonna have to go up one size. That's why I have multiple sizes, right? Okay. If it's going this size, I can open it up a little bit. Just do a simple 3-fold. We'll change the dimensions slightly, but it's not going to change the price it's going to ship at. That's a good thing. because I always prepackage them. I don't want this to come off, so I don't seal it. I just tuck that in. So that's not going to get pulled off or anything. And if it doesn't sell or you need to pull it out, I still can. I see a lot of people what they'll do with like clothing, they'll buy a clear poly bag, like, you know, like these guys I use for some Amazon shipments, and they'll put the clothing in there. I'm like, well, if you're not going to pay for a bag, why not just put it in the shipping bag to start with? You know, they put it in these so they can put a SKU on it. Well, I can put a SKU on this. This is what's going to ship in. So why should I put it in this, then to put it in this? Just do that. I don't know. What do I know? I don't know what I'm doing. All right. List it. Got another one down. I listed one item before I started filming. Then I said to do a live stream. So that's listing number 3 for today. Let's go throw it over on the store's Facebook page. I also have a Facebook for my YouTube too. It's the same thing. Cheesehead Flipper. On the face, on the book of the face. I think people still use Facebook. I still use it, but I'm old, so what do I know? I got her all folded up. Let's go chuck her in the bin. This one needs a bin sticker. This is one of the annoying things when you're in the beginning of one of these bins. Sometimes things kind of fall over. So you like to shift around. Oop. It's like we dropped the poly bag. Put that back. Oh, probably want to grab this one for what I was talking about. Let's put that guy back. And this guy back. It's also really nice having a shelf just for shipping supplies. I used to just have them, you know, randomly everywhere. That was horrible. Next thing we're going to list are a pair of jeans, also pretty small size. It says size 14. That seems kind of small. That must be like a girl size 14. See, women's clothes make no sense at all. At all. I got these for $1. Again, one of those ones where the size isn't really ideal, but it is a good brand and the price was right. They're Lucky, just a decent brand for jeans. And $1, I will buy a not as good size. So, no name on these. I thought usually Lucky brand ones had an individual name. Must not. Okay. Oh, yeah. I think this is also another way to tell if they're juniors or if they're adult. Juniors on the fly will say Lucky brand, where do I have? Well, I don't have any right here, but on the adult ones, they'll say Lucky You. I think the idea is that's supposed to be read by whoever is unzipping the. And if it's a kid's one, that's kind of, you know, it'd be kind of creepy, wouldn't it? Yeah. At least that's what I think. I don't know if that's actually true, but. Girls. Shorts. Size 14. So it looks like average solds between in that size. Right around $20. I mean, $1 into 20. So these cutoffs. Oh no, that's the. Oh no, they are cut off. I don't know. Or is that the hemmed or humed or whatever they call it? Oh wow. This person really should not have done an auction. They auctioned off 6 pairs of lucky shorts. Starting bid. So the total they got was $12, including shipping. Yikes. But here's the thing. I find bundles like that on eBay or other sites all the time. And I buy them and I resell them individually, and they sell really well. These might be these Christie jeans, but I'm not sure. There's not a name on there, so I don't have I have no idea. Shorts. Size 14. Is that a medium wash or I would call that a light wash. 5 pocket design. Even though another thing about women's clothing I don't understand is that the quality of the pockets is pretty subpar. And you put pockets like this on men's clothing, men would not buy it. Let's see, can we get this one done in a few minutes? Junior 14, 23 APR, 2704. Unfortunately, I'm not going to get 5 done today before it ticks over. Denim. Cotton blend, I believe. Yep, cotton blend. Pre-owned, good condition. See photos. $9 auto accept price $14.99. These are gonna ship first class. I paid $1 for them. Yeah. 10 by 8 by 4. The weight on this is gonna be almost nothing. 8 ounces. Not too bad. First class. All right, let's take our photos. These are going to be pretty quick for photos. Oh, almost forgot. Let's move over to the photo station. And here we are at the photo station. These are going to do a lay flat because shorts fit on the table really nice. This is one of the things I like about the added height of this table. It makes things like this really easy. Change my focal point. There we go. Photo. Front. Back. Sizing. Back to the front. Ruler. For the waist measurements. Now in jeans, I also include the outside. The measurement along here on the outside. I still will show the inseam because if I don't, someone's going to ask me to take a photo later. Or that one. People keep asking. And the thing. And the front rise. All right. That's it for photos on that one. Oh, let's do one of that because these ones I did add a photo. I'll show you over there. It'll be easier. So I did add a photo I usually don't take of this one. I did a close-up of the back tag because if you can see, it's a little bit. Oh, this is just right here. It's a little bit buggered up. So I'll make sure that's in a photo. Because that way they can't claim that they didn't know. Or if they do, I still do, even clothing, I still do free returns. I'm still under 2%. I'll take that 10% top rated plus discount any day of the week. All right, photos are uploaded to the computer. Drag and drop. Those are done. These ones should be able to go in that smaller bag. I think it's the last ones. All right. Let's take that one. Tuck the part with the seal down in there. Take our SKU label. Slap it on. All right, let's list it. Share listing. Facebook page. Paste. For it to load. Post. So we got 4 minutes until eBay time. It's the 28th. So I'm not going to get a 5th one done tonight. That's all right. Activity is activity. Activity is good. So anytime I've ever been non-active, before I start listing again, I'll go look at the activity tab within Seller Central and see like the impressions list, click through rate, all that stuff. And I'll start being active on listing. It doesn't matter. Every single time the activity goes way up. So that's a good thing to do. All right. So what should we list next? So I kind of want to list these True Religion jeans, but I don't have a size for them. Didn't realize that when I picked them up. They're $9, but pink tags were 75% off. So I paid almost nothing for them. They're small again, but man, I don't know. I'm gonna wait with those. Maybe I'll do $5 at garage, like $10 at garage sale. Someone else can figure it out. All right. So what should we list for our next 5 items for the stuff for the 28th? Don't have anything picked out. So that means I should probably go grab a bin or something. Okay. Let me see if I can. I'll put that right there for now. That's part of the reason why I have clutter everywhere, because I just toss things like that. We'll put this in the April bin. Then we'll go grab I'll grab another bin and we'll find some more stuff to list. That's in the April bin. I can't go back that way because, well, I got junk in the way. So I grabbed some stuff from the garage sales this weekend. Ugh. You gotta get that stuff listed. Unfortunately, it's mostly clothing, which I hate listing. All right, got some Carhartt men's jeans. Got these for 50 cents. Yeah. Carhartt for 50 cents. That is. When he told me how much he wanted for it, I just didn't almost know how to respond. Carhartts have any type of like a brand on them, or like not brand, but like they name their jeans or anything like that, or they just Carhartt jeans? They look pretty plain. I'm just gonna search for Carhartt jeans size 32. That's a pretty good size. Oh, I remember. I think Carhartt had some controversy a while ago. I don't know if that's still impacting their sales. Okay. So Carhartt jeans 32 by 32, $477 listed. Click on solds. For frick's sake. eBay's doing it again. Oh, eBay can be so annoying at times. Try to look at sold listings and they won't let me. There we go. Okay, so a lot of these are doing, there's a code that they're using. That must be this right here. B13 DST. Carhartt. B13 PST. Okay, so original Carpenter dungaree. So that one was about $34. That one was about $30. $34. So yeah, it looks like we're sitting $34.99 will be our price. That's nice. From 50 cents. That's why I like garage sales. I mean, all right, that's going to have the skew of 23 APR, 20 to 1. That was year, month, date, number listed for the day. We just switched to, I go by eBay's time because I'm Central Time and eBay changes their day at 2 a.m. for me. So that's why we just jumped to 20 to 1 versus 27, which we were using before. Carhartt jeans, regular. $32 by $32. Ah. B13s. Theme. Doesn't have a theme. Some of the things that they ask for on eBay are just stupid. %, cotton. Made in Mexico. I'll call that a medium wash. Pockets. Easy care. Closure is zip. Vintage. I have no idea. These might be vintage, but no one's saying vintage on their listing, so I'm not going to list them as that. No season. Man, these are all season. Every single season. Five pocket design. I didn't check these pockets yet. Doesn't happen often, but once in a while I find stuff in there, especially in that little pocket. A lot of times I find money in that one. These are in really good shape. I'm going to a little bit of fraying down there. I'll just call them pretty on good condition. That's probably a good default. Oh, what did we say in a price? 34.99. Yeah. Yeah, a whole pile of these Carhartts. I don't know if they're all in this. I think it's only one in this pile I grabbed. But the guy had a whole table of them. I bought every single one he had. So I probably got at least 10 pairs at 50 cents a piece. These a little bigger. These might have to go pad flat rate. We'll have to see. It's a pad flat rate. You can cram a little bit more in there than the cardboard one. All right, so let's go grab our photos. Hop over to the photo booth. Hopefully, when I'm over here, you guys can still hear me fine. I know it gets a little bit muffled, a little harder to hear, but I can't have two microphones, otherwise they start getting weird feedback. All right, jeans are up. All right, smooth down a little bit. Oop. I fell off a little bit. There we go. Well, what the heck is going on? I really need to find my little hook thing because that worked a lot better. Oh, I see what's going on. For some reason, I keep hooking on secondary hook. Oh, these have the hammer loop. They are the carpenter. I'll make sure I add carpenter to the and take a photo of that loop. It's a little loop in the side. If you don't do much with jeans, Spence jeans, that's technique for putting your hammer in it. They're called carpenter jeans. I like those. It's a good keyword. Front. Until I can find my little hook, I'm just using the little hole on there, and I'm putting the edge of the tip of the hanger on there. This is also not the hanger I normally use. Back. Well, it's usually once I'm listing, my favorite thing is to do put on music at an obscenely loud volume and just jam out. At the annoyance of, well, basically everyone in the world. But luckily, got out my own warehouse, so photo of the tag. Waist. still do a photo of the front rise on men's jeans, even though it seems like men don't like care as much. Occasionally, I've been asked. Inseam. I do much prefer to sell men's clothing over women's clothing. Terminology makes more sense, the sizing makes more sense, and there's far fewer returns. Even if it's the wrong size, a lot of guys just will go, yeah. I still do the leg opening on men's jeans too. Sometimes people care. Not often, but whoa. Sorry for shaking cam. All right, there are our photos. Let's go get them. All right, we're back over at the computer. Probably should just be batching these and doing instead of one at a time, but whatever. Download the computer. Automatic download. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Done. Grab the photos. First one. Shift. Last one. Drag and drop. Photos are done. All right. Now let's see if we can fit these into the cardboard flat rate. Save about $1. Grab a. Oh, what did I run over? This piece of trash. I think they're gonna fit. Ooh. I could probably make it work, but I don't feel like making it work. It's the length that's an issue, not so much the width. So, PFR, padded flat rate. Guys, remember when these were almost impossible to get? Was that not this most recent Christmas? The Christmas before that? Couldn't find them anywhere. Luckily, I had a bunch of them. That fits much better. Inventory label. But right there where we're going to put the shipping label. Change this from change it to padded flat rate. So just flat rate. There it is. Apply. List it. Another one done. If you guys are out there listing with me, drop a comment. How many you got done during all this? I'm sure you can be more efficient than I am. As well. I'm yakking, I'm talking, I'm not really focusing that much. I have found that some days this recording them like this is the only way I'll actually stick with listing and not goof off. That's one of the main reasons I do it. Have someone get some entertainment out of it, that's a bonus. Maybe I just keep you company while you're doing your work, your listing. This is the type of stuff I listen to at my real job. All right. It's going to be a clothing heavy listing day. But that's good because clothing is probably one of the main things in my death pile. I hate listing clothing. Oh, this is a good time for this. But I don't have a hanger out here that's going to work with this one that well, so I might hold off on this. This is a Columbia Michigan, like lightweight, midweight, men's medium jacket that we got at a garage sale for $3. So even though here in Wisconsin we say muck fish again, and Ann Arbor is a gardening implement, for $3 I'm still gonna buy and sell it because blue and gold money is still green. All right, next we have a pair of jeans. They look pretty fancy. Hopefully they are. I didn't look these up just based on how they looked. That's why I picked them up. Saying, usually when you find jeans that have this much going on, usually, there we go. Usually, they're pretty good. Now, you got to check, make sure they're not like super cheap. Like I think Walmart has a brand that kind of looks like this, but if you look closely, it looks really cheap and chintzy. Just gonna clean up a little thread there. They're a little bit small. These drive me crazy. These like little threads coming off of them. I don't know about you guys, but I'll trim them. I think they look bad in the photos. Unless it's like there are some of them that kind of like the whole thing is like frayed. I'll leave those. All right. Oh, something in the pocket. Not money. Keep this coupon. You know what? Now I can't get rid of this because it says keep this coupon. Finally find something. Oh. Bummer. It's missing that button. I didn't notice that. That's a bummer. It said keep this coupon. You should have kept this button. You see, maybe the button will be in one of the pockets. I've had that happen before. No, well, that's a bummer. So do I sell them missing that button or not? Generally, I dislike selling things that have an issue because it's really easy for someone to miss the issue and then it becomes a problem. So I'm going to set these off to the side for now. They're Grace in LA. I don't even know if that's a good brand. I've never heard of it before, but they were, I think, $2 at a garage sale, so I just grabbed them. I didn't look them up. Right, let's go on to the next item. This must be the same brand. Yep, Grace in LA. So this one has both buttons, but one of the buttons is busted. I guess I should look a little more carefully. So maybe what I'll do eventually here is I will look up both of these jeans, see if there's any difference between them, decide which one I think is going to sell the best. And I will cannibalize the buttons off one of them to make, because they're the same button, the exact same button. Now I'll make one pair that has the buttons. I'll make one pair that has no button, does not have the buttons. Then I'll sell them that way, and I'll discount the other one. So guess we're not listing these jeans today. That's a bummer. Last thing I need is a project, right? I don't want to wait too long because fashion stuff, prices tend to drop pretty rapidly. Let me go grab some more stuff. All right, another pile of clothes from garage sales. Ugh. What do we got here? It's all tangled up. What can I get to? I can get to these. Okay. Ralph Lauren polo jeans. $32, $34. You know, I'm pretty sure these were at the sale where they were 50 cents too. Normally, I really don't pick up Ralph Lauren stuff that much. Them are Tommy Hilfiger. Because I just find that they don't sell that great. Unless they're like, no, don't get me wrong, vintage, like true vintage stuff. Or like the really loud, obnoxious ones. Yeah, those will sell, but let's see. Jeans. See here, they're LM80s. Is that? Anyone listing them as LM80s? Not a single person listed them as an LM80. Zero listings for LM80. So that must not be how you, what you call them. Okay. Let's just do Ralph Lauren jeans and then go by size. They are a 32, 34. 32, 34. Because believe it or not, it actually, size can make a difference in price. Which is why some of those ones I picked up that I listed earlier that were those small sizes, I'm kind of like, but they're so cheap and they are a good brand that, yeah. Like Ralph Lauren polo or purple label, that's the ones you really want. These are just your plain jeans, I'm pretty sure. Nothing too special. And also watch out for U.S. Polo Association. Those are not the same. So there's, oh yeah, let's also filter by used because there's quite a few in here that are not distressed. Hampton straight stretch. I don't know. So almost all these people are putting in like a number or a name like Fremont Carpenter 867. I can't find anything on these that say anything like that. Not big on selling clothing. Like I said, when you're doing garage sales, sometimes that's the thing you find. It did say it's a relaxed fit. So this is no. Why am I getting out of country listings suddenly? Apparently, there's a version of these of Ralph Lauren jeans made in Japan that are really expensive. That's not what these are. At least I don't think they are. I'm not going to jump into those listings because they have things on them that don't really line up with what I'm saying. Price can sound pretty generic. Someone gets a good deal, they get a good deal. Size 32 by 34. Pre-owned. All right. SKU for this one's going to be 23 APR, 2802. The waist was 32, right? Yep. 32. Beyond good condition. Actually, probably get away with saying excellent, must say good condition. My little man must have something over there because it keeps beeping. And it's driving me crazy. Oh, I see. These are 3688s. Let's see. Let's look at 3688. And I'll see how some people were putting in this. Nope, that must not be it. I don't know. So what are we thinking on these? Let's do $34.99. I'll accept all down to $24.99. Adjust it if needed. Put this stuff in here. 8 YA 22040 MPPT 16333C17 LM80. No idea what any of those numbers mean, but maybe someone else does. Four. All right, let's jump over, grab our photos. Over in the photo booth. How much? Still got 66% battery left on the camera, on the phone, so that's pretty good. I need to actually get a phone charger out here for when I do this, or get a dedicated actual second. That's what I just need to do, is get a second webcam that can mount over here. Oh, I just noticed these got some staining on them. That's I have much better lighting up here, of course, because it's a photo booth. I didn't see it over there. So I'm going to hold this as a draft. I'm going to wash these. I got to wash my own clothes today anyways, so we're going to hold off on that one. Go and make another draft. At least that one is... At least that one's pretty much all I have to do is wash it, grab photos. We're done. I'll take the SKU out in case I don't get to it today, and we'll move on. Save for later. Oh, I should probably switch to the desk. There we go. Toss that in the garbage can. Almost made it. It's right in front of it. All right. What's next in this pile? This is all tangled up. There's some. Oh, I see what's going on here. We've got the hangers still. Hey, these are the type of hangers that need to do that jacket, and it's a perfect time of year for that. So I'm gonna go list that jacket, that Michigan jacket. Where'd that thing go? Here it is. Lovely how sometimes that stuff works out, isn't it? All right, let's check the pockets. Especially the inside pocket. The inside pocket's usually where you find the hidden treasures. Kind of like that small little coin pocket, or like technically I think it's called a watch pocket. A lot of people also call it a coin pocket. All right, do we have a, what to call this? Well, let's just start searching. Columbia. There's one just like it, so similar to it. That sold for $4 or $50. That'd be nice if we can get that much for it. I'm gonna try to find an exact match though. This one's mainly blue in the front with. I don't see one exactly like it that sold. But this is very, very close. So I think that was an extra large, which is a better size. And it sold for $50. So I think I'm gonna list mine that is pre-owned. This thing is in excellent condition. So you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna list this for $50. Windbreaker jacket. In Vietnam. Forrest Gump. It is a full zip. I'm gonna put that in the title too. A full zip. Instead of like a half zip or quarter zip. Here's a tag. Alright, so shell material is nylon. It's mostly blue, so I'm gonna put the color as blue. Pre-owned. I use the same SKU as before because we didn't end up listing that one. 23 APR, 2802, and I deleted that SKU of the old one. I believe you call this a soft shell. Not a soft shell taco, though. I could use a soft shell taco right about now. Lining is polyester. For the insulation, I mean. Theme, sports. Sports, college. I should put nerd, just being silly. Sports, college, university, USA. All right, there we go. Line material, polyester, mostly solid. Features full zip, lightweight, pockets. Doesn't have a. Does it have a hidden hood? Oh, it does. Nice. Has the hidden hood. Put that in there. I should have found this in a Badger one. What else I say I need to put in there? Full zip. All right. Pre-owned, excellent condition. See photos. That's pretty lightweight. I don't think that's going to be a first class one. Oh, vented. I put vented in there too. It's vented. Really nice jacket. I'll bump it up to $60. All right, let's go grab our photos. Oh yeah, where's that hanger I need? Oh, let's switch me over to the photo station. There we go. Still can't believe this thing was like $3. This thing is just in really good condition. I don't know if they ever wore it. You know, if it doesn't sell, I can always lower the price. I want to undersell this one. Oh, packable. It says packable right on it, so I should probably add that keyword too. This would have been a Badger jacket. There's no way I would have sold it. So if you're out there, you're a Michigan fan, you have the same one that's a Badger one, you let me know. Or a Packer one too. There's that electronic sound again. I don't know what he's got over there. But something that keeps like randomly making these sounds. Oh, that looks horrible. So a lot of times with I'll bring the arms kind of in like that. It seems to hang better. Try it that way. I'll still actually, yeah, that's gonna look better. This one, it's gonna look better with the arms tucked back a little bit. Still visible, but tucked back. Yeah, that looks better. Sometimes you gotta try a couple different things when you do the photos. See what looks better. Back. I'm going to show the vented. I am grabbing using the flash. That angle, these lights are not really hitting the angle I needed. We showed the vented. Now we're going to show the hidden hood. This would be great, like, game day. Gonna have to change the camera battery here pretty soon. I didn't charge it last night when I was at work. Should have, but I didn't. What other features that I want to show? Nice pockets. Show the interior. All I can say is I really wish this was in a team I liked. Alright, so we are back. Let's get our photos. You're yelling at me saying it has a low battery. Like, I know. Alright. Now we got a side on the main photo. Do I want the far arms forward or the arms back for the main photo? Actually, I thought back when I stand over there, I thought the arms back looked better. Arms forward actually looks better in the actual photo. We're going to leave them both in there. I gotta figure out shipping. Also, it's not my size, too. That's another thing. If it was the right team, the size is wrong. Mine chunky butt needs an XL. This is a medium. Well, it says packable, and it is getting pretty small. You know, let's give it a go first class. It's gonna go first class. How about them apples? $12 ounces. List it. Tag it. And bag it. All right, 2802. You know what I've been forgetting and severely neglecting? Surprisingly, still nice and cold. Been talking too much. All right, what we got next? All right, it's like we got some overalls. These are $2. Torrid overalls. What's the size on them? Torrid size 16 denim overalls. Check the pockets. Torrid's a pretty good brand. Stuff's decent quality. You can find it enough, and it usually has a pretty good resale value. There's a lot of pockets on these. Now, these are the overall shorts, I guess. Let's see. How could you spell torrid right? I put an E instead of an I. Well, the listed ones are looking pretty good. 98 listed, looks like around 30, 35 bucks. Let's look at solds. 42 sold, so not bad sell-through rate. 30. This one got 45. This one got, this one has embroidery on it. Never mind. 55. Oh, wow. These might be pretty damn good. 40, 40, 30. It does look like the light wash ones are some a little better, which is what I have. So it looks like if you use the term romper, they're selling a little bit better. Kind of hope that they had like a some of their clothing they have an actual name for. But good solid plus size clothing company for reselling. Let's sort by size. Size 16. Okay, so here's $30, $30, 35, 30. So it looks like in that size, I would say we're sitting at $30. I paid $2. That ain't bad. So short alls and romper are two keywords people are using to getting higher prices. Short alls. All right, just able to get those keywords in there. These distressed. These are not distressed. That's the only keyword they have that I do not feel is appropriate for mine. Plus, they have a lot of weird spacing. Let's really fix their title. We don't have brand. We should have brand first. Bib overalls. Wash. Woman's. 16. Romper. Short alls. Light wash. All right, we're going to do these. APR 2803. There. Beyond. These are in really good shape. I don't put very good condition. Oh, what was I saying for price? I completely forgot already. I think most people are right around $30. And this sold about $24.99 auto accept price. Let's go grab our photo. Actually, first I need to swap out my camera battery. Camera came with one. I bought two off-brand ones. They don't last as long as the name brand one, but they work good for when the name brand one runs out of battery, like it just did. I got two of them because one of the name brand ones, like the extra Canon ones, cost like $50. Two of the other ones with the charger was like $20, $25. So. All right, let's go grab our photos. Let me switch to the photo station. There we go. I'm actually kind of proud of myself listing this much clothing. Usually I get just a couple pieces in and I just give up. I can't stand clothing. There we go. All right. Front photo. Uh-oh. Lost one of the straps off of the hanger. Back photo. Now we need the branding and size photos. There's another tag in there somewhere, wasn't there? These are fairly recent because a lot of these will have a cut date on them, which is when they're manufactured. 2019, so they're not super old. So hopefully that means they're still somewhat in style. I have no clue what is in other style. Yeah, but there's also a thing be said about that is that a lot of times you don't have to be selling the current styles because the current styles seem to be mainly like your young. A lot of younger people seem to be more concerned with what is the latest style. Once you get to a certain age, you just want the stuff that you had that you liked. You don't want to monkey with different styles. Do we have a make sale? No, that's just stuff. All right. Thought we made the sale there for a second. How do you do the front eyes on something like this? Is it all the way up to the belly? I don't know. What we're going to do. There we go. There we go. Alright, I want the inseam. Yeah, even on short, some people want the inseam. Guess you want to make sure that your stuff ain't going to be hanging out. Well, let's get the leg opening. Especially in a plus size, but in shorts, that's going to be a big deal. So. I think I got these down to a good size. All right. Let's go and transfer the photos over, see what these fit in. I'm hoping this will go padded, or not padded, standard flat rate. I can make it work. A little bit. Let me see. We're going to do a tri-fold, not a half fold. All right. That tri-fold. And then fold it in half. I think we're going to be fine. Success. Slap the skew on there. All right, let's download the photos. Select them all. Drag and drop them, and we're done with photos. So that's another thing I like about my photo booth. I don't have to use any of those apps to change the photos. They're ready to go how they are. Oh, I think I forgot to turn on international shipping in my last few ones. Go back and make sure that I do that. I'll do that tomorrow. That'll be a good break time task. And list it. Oh. Oh, I forgot to add the shipping service. Okay. That's going to be... Flat rate envelope, $7.60. That's how much it costs for that one. List it. Listing is complete. Drop it over in Facebook. Paste. And paste. Done, 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 done. All right, so we're gonna do 2 more listings. Then I'm gonna call it a night. And I'm not going very fast or very efficient. Partially because I'm talking. Partially because I'm just kind of in chill mode. And partially because, well, it's clothing, and I don't really like doing clothing. And I'm not batching things. One of the bad things about listing like all these jeans and stuff, they take up more space. All right, so what do we got here? Columbia jacket. Columbia core. Columbia core. So does that mean, is this the liner to that? I think it is. All right. I'm gonna hold off on this one because I want to look up if this is a liner to this or if these are separate. You know, drop in the things. Let me know, because me and clothing don't really get along very well. What do we got going on next? It's like Torrid, bib overalls. They're a little more distressed and they are more normal length. I think they're still probably capris. Still size 12. These are size 12, not 16. Interesting. The other ones are 16. These ones are 12. I got from the same place. $2. So, I mean, for $2, you can't really go wrong. So, turn overall, size 12. So that person auctioned them. They didn't get much for theirs at all. That person sold them for $25. That feels a little bit under. I think we're going with the same pricing as before because there's a couple right in that general area, right in that price range. The size doesn't seem to be as popular though. That's one of the bad things with this one. The size 16 is a little more popular. So let's do $29.99. Check the pockets real quick because you never do know. Oh, there's something in the pocket. It's socks. Guess I'm glad I didn't send that to a customer, but those will go in the garbage. All right. ER 28 SPL4. You're in good condition. See photos. That title needs a little bit of work. Change a few things around. A little bit better. I still don't really like that title, but I'm getting kind of tired, so my give a crap is kind of running out. All right. Let's go grab our photos. But first, we have another drink. And we switch ourselves over to the photo camera. Always look out for tornadoes like at garage sales, or if you're or if you're digging in the bins or something like that. It's a good brand. That hanger's gonna work good for these. Let's use a coat hanger. kind of hoping the other one would keep it up a little bit taller, but this one's a little bit flimsy. Yeah, that's not gonna work. We're gonna have to try to make this one work. They're so long. That's not gonna work. How should we do this? Well, the bib part, they're too tall for my thing. And the bib part is too short for this hanger to go that way. If I put on this one, it's drooping down too much. No. Gonna look kind of tacky, but I think I could probably do this in the garage door. Not gonna look that great, but like I said, I'm starting to get tired, so I just kind of want to get this over with. So I'm gonna hang them on the back of the garage door. It's gonna probably be my most janky looking photo of my entire store. All right, let's get some light on them. Alright, let's see if I can get this to look somewhat decent. Maybe I'll use the I have to try out the tool, the background remover tool on eBay on this one. Oh, I'm in the wrong photo mode. Or something didn't look right. It's one of those things where it probably isn't the best way to do it, but you kind of have to adapt and improvise and overcome when plan A, B, and C don't work. You go with what you can figure out. Alright. We're definitely going to try to use the background removal on that one. I haven't used that tool in a long time since it first came out. And I didn't have much luck with it then. And a lot of people, there's an app a lot of people will use to remove the photos. Generally, I don't even need to worry about it because this background just works good for it. And everything looks like it's on a crisp white background. Even though this is that kind of, it's a little bit dirty, but you don't see like the little dirt and little scuffs and stuff on it in the photos. Turns out pretty good. cardboard size 12. Photo. Oh, this looks like first half fit. Is that like towards slogan, or is that maybe the submodel? I don't know. Starting to get the point out here. I'm fucking tired. Ugh. Switch back over here. Start to download. You know, that removal tool, it ain't perfect, but it looks way, way better than it did hanging on just, we always tell us, on the garage door with, crapola all around it. So it ain't perfect, but it ain't horrible. Like one of the issues, like between the legs, it couldn't quite figure out how to remove it. Looks like it kind of removed the metal shoulder claps a little bit, but you can't really see those anyways. All right. Change that. Wrong. If I notice that's something, because I am not really a grammar Nazi. Far from it. I am a firm believer in the concept of creative spelling. Something I did when I was in school, when I was younger. They thought what you should do, and instead of teaching phonics, you teach creative spelling. You have the kids spell things how they think they're spelled. Well, I'll let you know this: I'm still very creative in my spelling, so I don't think that theory worked out very well. It's kind of like some of this new Common Core math. Seeing some of that, and I see what they're going for. It's supposed to make it easier to learn how to solve it in your head. But the way they teach some of it is just overly complicated. But that's a subject for a different channel and a different time. All right. This is going to go padded flat right. Just a little bit too big. I could probably get it into the cardboard flat rate. But it's going to be not good. I don't like to force those. logo on. We're going to change this from the regular flat rate to the padded flat rate. Because the flat rate envelope ships at $7.60. The padded flat rate is $8.30. So 70 cents cheaper to ship it with the cardboard one. But if it doesn't work, it doesn't work, right? Nothing you can do about that. All right. Oops, I spelled pre-owned wrong. I flipped the E and the N. He told you I was creative with my spelling. And list it. I'll throw it in the bin. Gonna do one more. Just one more thing. To find one more thing to list. All right. Pick the last thing. Still gonna be clothing. There's something that's really easy to list. I was tempted to grab, but we need to get clothing listed. But I'm gonna do a pair of shorts. Shorts are simple and easy. Just a basic Abercrombie Fitch, perfect stretch, size 10. These don't sell for a whole lot, but they do sell, and it's the right time of year for it. Now, the tag is all goofy like this. That doesn't do anyone any good. And it looks corny, and so there we go. We're just going to cut that off. So I don't know about you, but I'd rather receive it with the tag. I'm not going to read partially cut off versus it being that really weird fuzzy, whatchamacallit. All right, so let's go. Well, I paid, I believe, 50 cents for these shorts. Like, Abercrombie isn't that great of a reselling brand, but if I can get them super cheap, like for shorts, I will do them. And what I usually do is, as I find them throughout the year, I'll put them in a box. Then beginning of summer, I'll just list the whole box. But these were sourced just a little bit ago. Probably fit perfect. Stretch shorts. Let's go to 129 listed. They sold 24 sold, so not the greatest. Any size 10 sold. Oh, hey, someone sold size 12s for 18, 19, for 25. Let me sort by by size. Size 10. None of those are jean shorts, so let's get rid of the size 10. We can also do waist 30, see if that comes up differently. Nope, no jean shorts have sold in that size. At least not yet. I mean, it's just still kind of, summer is just starting to kick off. See, size 0s and size 2s, those are selling pretty cheap. Those ones look cool. They got some really cool embroidery. I'm not sure if that was added or what. All right. So I'm going to go off this one here. I'm just going to sell them for 20. W 30. Like I said, there weren't any solds in this size, so who knows? $23 APR, $28.05. Size 10. Size 30. They're low rise. That looks about right. That looks about right. All right. Title. Paste title. Enter. Condition. Real. Owned to condition. See photos. Again, I misspelled pre-owned. Okay, so probably go first class. They usually do. That's the only reason why I don't mind picking up these lower priced, like Abercrombie, Hollister jean shorts, because they sell pretty good right when it starts warming up. Like, you can tell when the thermometers go up around the country because suddenly the jean shorts sell. Like, we had like a week or two of like really nice weather, and man, I saw a crap load of jean shorts like that. Then cooled down for a little bit, and the jean shorts stopped selling. So once they start selling again, or once it starts warming up again, they'll probably start selling again. Double check the pockets. Nothing in the pockets. So, hey, did you guys ever find anything weird in pockets? Anything weird, or like a large sum of money, or anything at all? If you did, put it down below, because that'll tell me that you are a true trooper and you stuck this out for a couple hours. Like, yeah, I've been going for over 3 hours here. So if you're still here, you are, yeah. Actually, I think it's more than that. This is only a long one. If anyone's still watching, put something below. Let me know you're still watching, because wow. Right on, man. And what were you doing the whole time? I want to know that. And if you guys like this type of thing, let me know. Let's go take the photos. Jean shorts are stupid easy to take photos of. Especially with this little whirly gig on my camera. Photo the front. Flip it. Oh, my hand's in that one. Photo back. Flip back to the front. Picture of the tags. Then we're going to do a picture along the top of the ruler. The outside. Front rise. Pop it over to the almost non-existent inseam. Leg. That's all she wrote. Let's do this in the quad fold. I think they'll fit in. I think they'll fit in that one pie bag I'm thinking of. Switch it back over. I do think it's funny. One of the reasons why I went with this camera over a different one is that this one can also transfer photos by Wi-Fi. The other one couldn't. Well, it's a little bit slower over Wi-Fi. It's not bad, but it is so much faster doing it. Through the hardwire. I never used Wi-Fi. And that was the thing that made me decide between the two cameras. Which I just find stuff like that funny. You know, the reason why I picked it is a feature that I never use anymore. Or rarely use anymore. I shouldn't say never, because once in a great while. I'm going this little bit bigger one. Let's do a half fold. Do that fold. There. Put the skew on there. That's 20 April 05. Let's get a weight. $10 ounces. Yeah, first class shipper. I love that. And we listed it. Let's go drop it in Facebook. Oh, we have not listed it. I forgot to put the photos in. That one, it's like I kind of missed the, you see the edge of the, didn't line that one up very well. You can see the, kind of got the camera showing off of the edge of the table. So let's fix that up a little bit. Let's touch it up. using their tool again, seeing how that works. I have an idea. Okay. I think I need to do this. Then continue. There we go. Yeah, it ain't perfect, but that tool does kind of help. I wouldn't really want to use it all the time. But for like ones like this where I accidentally, especially for the main photo, because Google image search is very, very picky about your backgrounds. And you do get a decent amount of listings through the Google Google shopping searches. So you do want to make sure you can get that. You can see that right in your impressions under Seller Central. You'll see number of external views. External views mean it came through Google Shopping. So that's what that's all about. All right, so list this one. That is my 5 for today. We got 4 done for yesterday. And we got a Amazon shipment all finished up. So, I mean, it was a fairly productive day. And it's all clothing, which is all the type of stuff that I hate to list. So it's like the type of stuff that's in my death pile, which is probably some of the best stuff for me to be listing on these live streams, because that's the stuff I don't enjoy listing. So if I do these streams, I enjoy it a little bit more than if I was just, there's something I enjoy listing. I'm going to be turning the music up full blast, rocking out, and just churning through it. But when stuff like this, I think we'll do some of these more of these live streams. So if you guys are still here, you guys are absolute troopers. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know if you like this. Subscribe if you want. And if you're ever up late at night while I'm doing one of these, I'll have a link pinned comment where you can jump in and chat. Or if you don't want to talk, you just want to also kind of work, well, maybe we'll chat a little bit. But you can do that. It's kind of like, having a coworker when you're working versus just working by yourself, which can be nice. Well, thank you guys for coming out. You guys know what I always say. Gotta keep on. Blah. Wow. I can't speak today because I'm getting tired. Gotta keep on selling. No, that's not right. Yeah. Keep on selling. Keep on listing. You have a great day. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye. Oh, I should have probably been ready to push the button. There it goes. Okay. And take a little note of Natty Pie's playbook. Is very, very important. This is like the key to life, understanding life. If you understand this one thing, you're going to be so successful. The key thing is to make sure that you always